Hello and welcome to Sktv'S News. You're watching Afternoon English News with Hemavati Kombantabam. First, the headlines. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand says ongoing conflict cannot be resolved without mutual understanding and trust among communities. One man of Chiru community killed, while two others sustained injuries in suspected armed groups ambush at Jogjangtek in Noni district. Widespread shutdown called by Sktv'S and Naga organizations bring normal life to standstill across several districts of Manipur following killing of 3 church leaders. MPCC President Okami Bobi appeals for dialogue among communities to resolve their differences and animosity instead of engaging in cycle of revenge. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand distributes one-time financial grant of 10,000 rupees to eligible college students under Chief Minister's College Students Rehabilitation Scheme. And ECI launches special intensive revision phase 3 of electoral rules, revision to cover 36.73 crore electors in 16 states and 3 union territories. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand has asserted that the ongoing conflict cannot be resolved without mutual understanding and trust among communities. Chief Minister Khemchand was speaking on the sideline of an interaction program on community assets development at Kangchul Foothill today. Segmai MLA Hekham Dingo, Patsoi MLA Sapam Kunjageshwar, Thanga MLA Tongbram Robindro also attended the program. Speaking further, Chief Minister Khemchand maintained that efforts are being made to facilitate the resettlement of internally displaced persons to their original homes. While stressing on the need for mutual trust among communities to resolve the crisis, Chief Minister Khemchand asserted that the animosity and the desire for revenge will have long-lasting effects on coming generations. He further appealed communities to engage in dialogue and to work towards resolving the differences.
Say home Suna Tazan and double labor, no more Katanga, Bill Toga Yabanati, hide the Sam to me. Ado, I was put the yam in Nagadosi. Unavaya and the Poto, Unavaya, telephone won't on Navaya the Gillerami. Moiso, my tea, Yamagawaris, and Egadi, Hectamoyams and Fuwa. Tazan and the Visaki, I don't give a thing Wangambado. I did Panam, the Pare, I see was put the yam in the sea. Ado, Sarkar is 7 in the Santi Bam the Mika. Koi Manipur the lady, I did, Panis of power away. Piki Wangamosani Yauna, laying Gidava, the water to Sud and Pagani, but this Matam Kranga in the Bayuani, Hainatam Janini.
One man of Chiru community was killed while 2 others sustained injuries in suspected attack allegedly carried out by armed groups on Tuesday evening around 5:50 p.m. in Noni district. The incident reportedly occurred along the route leading to paddy fields between Jogjangtek Kuki village and Longsai Romai village under Kopum police station when the victims from Dolang village were heading for ploughing activities. The deceased was identified as Wilson Thanga, 45, son of Waikan Thanga of Dolang village. The injured victims, identified as Olive Jatung, 35, and his wife Aroma Jatung, 28, also from Dolang village, were evacuated by Kopum police personnel and shifted to Makam Hospital and Research Institute at Longmai in Noni around 8:45 p.m. for treatment. Olive Jatung reportedly sustained 2 bullet injuries on the left side of his stomach, while Aroma suffered a fracture on her left elbow. Senior district officials including SP Divya Tanwar, officer in charge Noni CMO Dr. Azin Maringmei along with leaders of civil society organizations and Rongmei CSOs visited the hospital and extended assistance. The injured victims were later referred to Imphal under CRPF escort and presently undergoing treatment at Sija hospitals. People of Dolang Circle in Longmai, Noni district have strongly condemned the barbaric and cowardly attack carried out by unidentified militant groups between Jogjangtik village and Longsai Part 2 boundary on May 13 around 6:20 p.m., in which one innocent farmer was killed and 2 others were seriously injured. In a press statement issued by Chairman Thangthoi Len Toitag and General Secretary Thangalin Thanga, Dolang Chiru Village Authority described the incident as highly condemnable, noting that the area had remained peaceful for many years and that the attack has created fear and unrest among the public and farming community. The authority has urged the state government and authorities concerned to immediately identify, arrest and punish those responsible while ensuring adequate security measures for the safety of innocent villagers and farmers. It warned that failure to take prompt action would compel the people of Dolang to impose a total shutdown across the area as a mark of protest and demand for justice, while extending deepest sympathy to the bereaved family and the injured victims. Foothills Naga Coordination Committee (FNCC) has strongly condemned the attack on innocent civilians and farmers reportedly carried out by Kuki militants in Manipur's Noni district on Wednesday evening around 5:50 p.m. According to the committee, the incident occurred along the route between Jogjangtik village and Longsai Rongmei village under Kopum police station, leaving one person identified as Wilson Thanga dead and 2 others, Olive Jatung and Aroma Jatung, seriously injured. In a statement, FNCC termed the attack on unarmed villagers returning from paddy fields as barbaric and inhuman and said such acts threaten peace, humanity and communal harmony. The committee also condemned the alleged detention of innocent residents of Konsaram Naga village and others by certain individuals from Leilon Waife village, demanding their immediate and unconditional release. Urging the government and concerned authorities to intervene without delay, FNCC called for swift action against those responsible and appealed to all communities and civil society organizations to reject violence and work together for peace, justice and coexistence in Manipur. Widespread shutdown called by Kuki, Zo and Naga organizations brought normal life to a standstill across several districts of Manipur on Thursday, following the killing of 3 church leaders and civilians in separate incidents a day earlier. Schools, colleges, markets and government offices remained largely shut in districts including Kangpokpi, Churachandpur, Chandel and Jiribam, while public transport services were severely affected. The Kuki NP Manipur enforced a 48-hour shutdown in Kangpokpi district, condemning the killing of 3 Thado church leaders near Godlin village and demanded justice. Protesters also blocked National Highway 2, disrupting vehicular movement between Imphal and Dimapur. In Churachandpur, Zomi Students Federation General Headquarters imposed indefinite shutdown, while Chandel Naga People's Organization enforced a separate shutdown in Chandel district, following the killing of Wilson Thanga in neighboring Noni. The shutdown also hit National Highway 37 Imphal Jiribam Road, with protesters blocking passage of vehicles. MPCC President Okram Ibobi has appealed for dialogue among communities to resolve their differences and animosity instead of engaging in cycle of revenge. Speaking to media persons at Congress Bhavan today, former Chief Minister Okram Ibobi accused a centre of ignoring the crisis in Manipur while paying attention to election in West Bengal and also by diverting security personnel from Manipur. While alleging that a centre has ignored the ambush attacks in Kangpokpi and Noni district, Okram Ibobi asserted that centre and state government have been onlookers on suffering of people. He has maintained that the government has failed in maintaining law and order in the state. Speaking further, Okram Ibobi appealed communities to engage in dialogue and to break the cycle of killing with revenge and retaliation.
shutdown. Sina Manipur se ang kuina community amaga harangi magtada to privacy ayuta legidabasi community ama. Masigi vegetarian to man. Evening sina community ani gi marakta. Ay basi masi community amaga koi hana bana solution ko na moy hay na koi amagi community amagi mission gi wana to mai te ki harasu kukino mite harasu agana kuki harasu kukina naga hanabesu hanabuna waroi solution ko koi kibida lehisda mane khalle kudong saba yenga mai kudong saba tanjani yenga ga laman na bagi wakan se masih tharok na ba matam boire hain khalle
CLP leader Kaisham Megachandra has questioned the relevance of a government that has failed to rein in the 3-year-old conflict in Manipur. Megachandra was speaking on the sideline of a visit to Seizure Hospital, where people who were injured in ambush at Kangpokpi and None district are currently undergoing treatment. During the visit, Congress leader interacted with injured persons and wished them speedy recovery. Speaking to media persons, K. Megachandra asserted that BJP government has failed to stop terrorists from attacking civilians and it has created a sense of uncertainty in the state. While questioning the government on its approach on death of many civilians, Megachandra asked, can people be appeasing with ex gratia and without delivering them any justice? During the visit, K. Megachandra inquired on the health condition of injured persons.
Sahi ahum ni henna bukayar kayam kuina khan khigdage ba masigi sigumba civilian sing the heart persing tuppa mayam chatharak pase aduna masi punam makse aikoi Manipur da justice laite thawgok ama natraga thawgok ama no makang dana sum chatharakwa ngasi kari oini horen evening da kari oigani hayeng ayuk na kai oigani haibase masigi laingak asidagi aikoi asa tawni leite akoi hamti no ware civilian sing innocent civilian sing sire isam chamjabo mayam sing at any moment heart pegi thabak chatharak pase this is all masigi responsibility se masi sarkar sina lowgadabani maramaduna masi kayam kuina chathaki khedege amasung karamba kanda lefan gedege karamba kanda central government na masi Manipur ki parja sing ki relief se phanghan gedege haibase sahi helamina we cannot say anything president rule leibasu adegi popular government leibasu more or less adum chap mane responsibility am logte transparency am laite law and order karim ta akoi na maside sida maintain tok da basina di maram side akoi kayam kuina hingge dege akoi karam bakanda sigedege haiba si lenga ga si makhada masi akoi isa itom da sigi filter wa hangjaba natan upai leite maram atuna akoi punamakse masi tok thoaga miyam gi anauba future ama parjana lepsaba haibasina khwaidigi phaba oigeni maramdi masi ekoi kayam kuina masi chathagi gedegi haibasi haiba ngamdabasina maram boirkanda.
Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand today distributed a one-time financial grant of 10,000 rupees each to eligible college students under the Chief Minister's College Students Rehabilitation Scheme (CMCSRS) during a function held at Imphal College. Addressing the gathering, Chief Minister Khemchand announced government initiatives to offer skill development training for internally displaced students. He added that the administration has initiated consultations with various corporate firms and companies to structure and implement these training programs. Expressing deep solidarity with the internally displaced persons, IDPs, the Chief Minister affirmed that the government is making every possible effort to assure their proper resettlement. While acknowledging the severe disruptions caused to the student community by the prolonged unrest in the state, he sought cooperation from both students and teachers in the government efforts towards restoring normalcy, peace and societal progress. The event was also attended by Imphal West Deputy Commissioner Mayanglambam Rajkumar, Education as Commissioner Ningthaujam Joffrey and several key heads of various government departments.
한지가 한다고 한상계가 따라와 I see you highly monitor activities. Alu the Sarkar our part I hear the some of some the Masjid or the state Koran law, the skill development, you and what else neither can the Banus is the Banus is or doing better, a commando of the Hawaii Center, still in the Arasigo, very program, your basement area, what is under what the to quite 6 hours is going to be and we have untalked
Election Commission of India has announced launch of Special Intensive Revision SIR Phase 3 of electoral rules, which will be conducted in 16 states and 3 union territories. The exercise aims to cover 36.73 crore electors with the help of over 3.94 lakh booth-level officers, BLOs, who will undertake house-to-house verification. These BLOs will be assisted by 3.42 lakh booth-level agents, BLAs, appointed by political parties. ECI has requested all political parties to appoint BLAs for every polling booth to ensure complete transparency and maximum participation of stakeholders. This phase has been scheduled in coordination with ongoing census house listing operations. The SIR Phase 3 will cover entire country except Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, for which the schedule will be announced later due to census completion and weather conditions in snowbound areas. Different states and union territories have separate timelines with qualifying dates of either 1st July 2026 or 1st October 2026. The process includes preparation and training, house-to-house visits, rationalization of polling stations, draft rule publication, claims and objections periods, and final electoral rule publication spreading up to December 2026. In the first 2 phases of SIR, nearly 59 crore electors were covered involving over 6.3 lakh BLOs and 9.2 lakh BLAs. Security forces on May 12 arrested self-styled founder chairman of KCP-PWG Laishram Ranjit Singh, 52, alias Tamganba, alias Apik, alias Loya of Urimbam Awang Lekai, along with 4 active cadres from Langul area under Lamphil Police Station in Imphal West District. The arrested cadres were identified as Oinam Sumin Chandra, 42, alias Macha, alias Moirangjao, alias Karangjao of Thanga Karang Mamang Lekai, Bishnupur District, presently residing at Langul, Arambam Bir Kumar, 52, alias Kanba, alias BK of Segmai Kanglatombi, Mantri Ban, Maibam Tomba, 39, alias Loya of Tenta Kunjao, Thobal District, and Chabungbam Longanba Maite, 38, alias Wangba of Haibung Pokpi, Maning Lekai. Security forces seized 5 mobile phones and 3 Aadhaar cards from their possession. In a separate operation on the same day, Manipur police arrested an active cadre of Pambai-led UNLF identified as Hidangmayum Benerjit Sharma, 24, alias Manja of Yairipok Top Jingtha Mathak Lekai from Lilong Chajing area. Police said the accused was involved in bomb explosion. An FIR case has been registered at Irrelevant Police Station. 3 mobile phones, wallet containing 32,500 rupees in cash, and Aadhaar card and Pambai-led UNLF identity card, 1 side bag and a Mahindra Scorpio N vehicle without registration number were seized from his possession. Now before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Heritage Convent, excellence is not just a goal, it's a tradition. Heartiest congratulations to our superstars for their outstanding achievement. The superstars of Heritage and SSLCE 2026 are Thamnauzam Bafna Devi, Navidita Yanglin, Khoraizam Asrita Devi, Loksambam Nungsimatum, Susma Hizam, Takhelmim Subasan Singh, Taylor Sapam, Henrita Kangzam, Kumanthem Nina Devi, Mahesh Longzam, Oinam Narotam, Rasika Khulem, Aditya Leshumbam, Alina Hawaibam, Jenica Salam, Lukram Sanayay, Nikita Arambam, Nevidita Larik Yangbam, Nongmaitem Ronia Devi, Wahengam Hani Singh, Wangkamium Nijita, and Yungkaibam Leon of Meitei. Congratulations to all the students, teachers, parents, and our well-wishers. Admissions are now open for Standard 11 Science. Heritage Convent. Admission open for Standard 11 Science for the academic session 2026-27. Students of Heritage Convent securing a CGPA of 9 and above will receive scholarships worth ₹50,000 to ₹2 lakhs, along with free admission, tuition fees, practical fees, and notebooks. Heritage students scoring CGPA 7.5 and above will also enjoy attractive free SIP benefits according to their grades. For Heritage students scoring below 7.5, admission is available at a flat fee of only ₹6,000. Students from other schools scoring CGPA 7.5 and above can also avail free SIP benefits based on their grades. Secure a top rank in SSE and win ₹5 lakhs or a brand new car for first, second, and third positions. And that's not all. Students securing 4 to 28 positions will receive a cash award of ₹2 lakhs each. Admissions are open at School Office Campus 1 Uripok on all working days from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Dream big, achieve bigger, only at Heritage.
Competitive Success Academy Uripok Khosnam Laikai da Class 11 Science ki damak ming chananabagi damak form thajare. Council Nova Class 12 ke examination da 16 position amadi 20 position puthokraba school ni. Mahiroi singi damak kathoklaba well qualified oiraba oza singna takpi tambiri. Mahi masingi damak hena matik jaba ama oinanabagi damak library gi facility lediba school ni. Arapadagi lakpa mahiroi singi damak boarding gi facility su laizari. Angang singbu hena haithoi singthoinanabagi damak co-curricular activities su matik sana hapchuri. Mahiroi singna class 12 loiraga Z-NEET thaning labasu maming lairaba LN Academy ga coaching partner oiduna chahi khuding gi medical amadi engineering gi mahiroi kayama puthokli lairikte haizeraga laitalairba angang singi damak fee concession pizabaga loinana relief camp ta lairiba angang singi damak tasu tonganba khudong chaba pizari hena phaba mahiroi singi damak tonganba scholarship ki khudong chabasu pizari.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV Afternoon English News. More news and updates. National People's Party NPP Manipur State Unit and National People's Youth Front NPYF have strongly condemned the violence allegedly carried out by armed groups in Kangpopi district, which claimed lives of 3 innocent civilians and left 4 others injured. In a press release issued, NPP Manipur State Unit described the attack on civilians and farmers as barbaric act that threatens peace and harmony in Manipur at a time when the state is striving towards normalcy and reconciliation. NPP stated that terrorism and senseless violence have no place in civilized society and appealed to all communities to reject violence and uphold peace. NPP also expressed deep condolences to the bereaved families, wished speedy recovery of this injured and condemned reported kidnapping of 20 Naga civilians by unidentified armed groups while urging for their immediate and safe release. In another statement issued by NPYF National President Nikki Nongklo, the organization expressed deep sorrow over the deaths and described the victims as respected community leaders who dedicated themselves to spiritual guidance and reconciliation. Extending condolences to the bereaved families and solidarity with the Kuki Baptist community, NPYF urged the state and central governments to carry out fair, impartial and time-bound investigation to bring the perpetrators to justice. The youth body also appealed to all communities and civil society organizations to maintain restraint, reject violence and provocation and work collectively towards restoring peace, mutual respect and harmony in Manipur and Northeast. Kuki Chiefs Association Manipur KCAM has strongly condemned the brutal ambush on church leaders in Kangpopi district on the morning of May 13, describing it as heinous, barbaric and cowardly attack. According to the association, the victims who were returning from United Baptist Convention Peace Conference held at Chekungpang were attacked between Kotzim and Kotlan villages by armed assailants, allegedly belonging to Ziliarung United Front Kamson faction, accompanied by Tangkul armed elements and Meitei militants. Kuki Chiefs Association Manipur has extended heartfelt condolences to the bereaved families and Christian community while urging Government of India and state authorities to conduct immediate impartial investigation, identify the perpetrators and ensure justice. The association also appealed to all peace-loving citizens and civil society to unequivocally condemn the violence and uphold the sanctity of human life and religious freedom. Young Wi-Fi Association YVA General Headquarters strongly condemned the brutal ambush attack between Kodjim and Kotlin, terming it as a cruel and inhuman act which is unacceptable and saddened the entire Kuki Zoo community. YVA has extended heartfelt condolences to the bereaved families and prayed for strength and comfort during these painful times and also speedy recovery of those injured in the attack. YVA urged authorities concerned to take immediate action, ensure justice for the victims and restore peace and security in the area. Office of Ahong Road Chief and Chairman Association Bena Thonglang Kangpukpi has vehemently condemned cold-blooded ambush and murder of 3 religious leaders in Kodjim Kotlin area and a man of Chiru community at Jogjangtek. The association described the attacks as criminal acts in Christian-dominated region and appealed to both state and central governments to conduct an impartial investigation, identify the perpetrators and bring them to justice. It also urged all communities, organizations and armed groups to reject violence and hatred, refrain from spreading rumors that could escalate tensions and ensure safe release of innocent civilians held hostage, while praying for strength and peace for the bereaved families. Chingtam Social Workers Union CTSWU on behalf of the residents of Bamon Kampu Makhalaikai has appealed to authorities concerned and government of Manipur for immediate completion of drainage construction work initiated in June 2024, alleging that the project remains incomplete till date. In a press release issued, the union stated that unfinished drains on both sides of the road have led to frequent overflowing of drain water during rainy season, causing severe waterlogging, unhygienic conditions and hardship to public. The union also urged the government and Ketrugao AC MLA Sheikh Nurul Hassan to take urgent preventive and protective measures along vulnerable stretches of Irul River, particularly at Bamon Kampu Makhalaikai, warning that continuous riverbank erosion and possible collapse during monsoon pose serious threat to nearby residents and properties. Center for Study of Social Inclusion CSSI Manipur University today organized a hybrid lecture series at its conference hall on the topic From Fieldwork to Publication, Possibilities and Challenges. During the session chaired by CSSI Director Professor H. Sudhir Kumar, Professor Dr. Newmai delivered a lecture highlighting the growing use of artificial intelligence AI in academic research and publication. She cautioned researchers against excessive dependence on AI tools, noting that editors and reviewers can easily identify AI-generated writings. Newmai advised scholars to use AI responsibly and ethically, primarily for assistance in grammar correction, organizing ideas, and improving clarity rather than generating complete research papers. She emphasized that over-reliance on AI weakens the originality and authenticity of academic work, while stressing that every paper must present a new idea, finding, interpretation, or contribution to knowledge. Speaking to SKTV News, Associate Professor Dr. T.H. Bharat said, CSSI conducts interdisciplinary research on marginalized communities through field visits and data collection. He noted that the center also organizes programs to help researchers overcome the challenges of transforming field-based research into publishable academic work.
AI can be used to a certain level, but if the entire article is data, along with the data is AI based, there are software that can detect the use of AI. And most importantly, there are patterns in which the editors and peer reviewers can identify these as AI based. I mean, little is okay to enhance but not everything.
The challenges and complexities of the journey from fieldwork to publication of an article in a reputed journal. In this modern society, we are getting some kind of new research method like community engagement. We try to understand the community. We will make a transit walk to the village, to the community, and we will map the resources of the community. We will meet the elected members. We will try to collect information from this respondent, and we will try to understand the community's issues. And this is called community engagement. And then after collecting this qualitative data and quantitative data, we will conduct this kind of empirical research or theoretical research.
The Manipur Upliftment Centre and the National Yuva Cooperative Society Limited have announced that Revival of Indigenous Native Game Ring will organize Indigenous Native Game event from May 21 to 25 at Kuman Lampak and Mapal Kangjipur. An official website of Ring was also launched during a program that was held at Manipur Press Club today. Speaking in the program, President of Manipur Upliftment Centre, Haikrujam Leikoiba, informed that the Indigenous Native Game event will feature games such as Thangta, Yubilakpi, Mukna, Mukan Kangjay, Kang, Puyu Chayu, Naga Wrestling, Sarku Thlailo, and will be participated by indigenous communities of Manipur. District Fishery Office, Chandal, distributed 30,000 subsidized fish fingerlings to 50 local fish farmers from Chandal and Technopol districts today during a function at the district-level fish seed farm in Kapam, Chandal. Speaking in this regard, District Fishery Officer Angom Momo stated that the department launched the initiative to boost the local aquaculture economy and support sustainable rural livelihoods. Farmers at the event expressed gratitude for the subsidized distribution and appealed to the authorities to conduct similar distribution drives regularly. Cookie Students Organization Cycle Blog organized felicitation ceremony and career guidance program on May 13 at Cycle Town Christian Church to mark successful completion of Class 10 and 12 examinations by students of Cycle Exam Center. The event began with a welcome and keynote address by KSO Cycle President Lenpu Khongsai, while Cycle MLA Kim Nyo Hanshing attended as chief guest and congratulated students, urging them to set clear goals and view examinations as milestones rather than final destinations. SDO Cycle Kaigolal Kipgen, SDO Lungtin Samuel, ZEO Kangpopi Lamkhohat Zoshi Haukip, and Deputy Inspector of Schools Saiminlal Hangshing attended as presidium members, while Pastor Saiboy Tautang offered blessing prayer. A career guidance session by Director of Insight Northeast, Hejang Misao, highlighted higher education, competitive exams, and emerging career paths. Meritorious students were honored during the event. The 3-day forest-based artisans training program on mushroom and split-gill mushroom cultivation under the RAMP scheme concluded yesterday at KVK Bishnupur, Utlo. This capacity building initiative was organized jointly by the Bishnupur Forest Division and the Department of Textiles, Commerce and Industries. The closing ceremony was graced by Bishnupur DFO Waikom Roma Bai, KVK Bishnupur Senior Scientist and Head Dr. K.H. Brajamani and Subject Matter Specialist and Agronomy K.H. Maipa. During the closing ceremony, certificates were distributed to 33 participating trainees and farmers from across the Bishnupur district. In her address, DFO Romabai highlighted that the most lucrative enterprises in Manipur are primarily centered around consumer goods. She expressed strong optimism that the state could achieve self-reliance by maximizing local production and minimizing its heavy dependency on imported commodities.
Manipur communities ke yamna yani kusa dagi knowledge se khidang pi gi bada ba trial to raga yam thuna field da base ngomne tofu ji ngasai ni soya bin dagi tofu saba koi paneer man ba tofu saba si koi Manipur da ko ko ho ko pan gi lei re siwon bas si koi si tofu jaram de adu ko koi si market te introduce to ra na demand de re market demand portion kari mo mushroom kari process item mo yai hybrid si yang study to darkar le mushroom habire singina habire hadaba singuna mani post harvest technology and mani processing unit likhantana siguba production desu mai option badu yai.
Kanmuku's Limited CLF, in collaboration with Manipur State AIDS Control Society, organized one-day awareness program on HIV/AIDS at Machi Block in Technopal District on May 14. Around 130 SHG members from different villages under Kanmuku's Limited CLF attended the program, which focused on HIV/AIDS prevention, healthcare, stigma reduction, and importance of early testing and treatment. DIO and Chandal Dako in charge, Dr. B. Chingdaining, served as resource person and delivered informative session on awareness and preventive methods, while DMM, MSRLM of Technopal, M. Melthra Tarau, encouraged participants to actively engage in awareness activities for healthier society. HIV testing and counseling services were also conducted during the program by MICTC lab technician Jerha and MICTC Councillor Virginia Wanglar. Now moving on in the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Imphal, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 30 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 20 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 69% in the morning and 54% in the evening. Manipur received maximum rainfall of 0.1 mm in the last 24 hours. Now before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand says ongoing conflict cannot be resolved without mutual understanding and trust among communities. One man of Chiru community killed, while two others sustained injuries in suspected armed groups ambush at Jangte in Noni district. Widespread shutdown called by Kukizo and Naga organizations bring normal life to standstill across several districts of Manipur following killing of 3 church leaders. MPCC President Okram Gobi appeals for dialogue among communities to resolve the differences and animosity instead of engaging in cycle of revenge. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand distributes one-time financial grant of 10,000 rupees to eligible college students under Chief Minister's College Students Rehabilitation Scheme. And ECI launches Special Intensive Revision Phase 3 of Electoral Rules. Revision to cover 36.73 crore electors in 16 states and 3 union territories. Now that's all we have for today's afternoon English news. Thank you for watching SKTV. Keep watching for more news and updates. Have a good day.